Hello, Johnny. Paul McLean here, Crestview RV. We are in Buda, Texas, exit 220, right next door to Cabela's, south as you're coming through Austin. So I'm going to send you two videos, one of this Cougar and one of a new Grand Design Imagine. And I'm a little bit surprised, this will be a 2021, that I'm going to have to admit this is going to kind of compete with it. Cougar did a really good job with this. I'm still a fan of Grand Design over Keystone in general, but this is a beautiful camper. One deciding factor will be this will have no warranty on it, with the exception maybe of the structure warranty. I suspect that maybe with Keystone the 3-year structural warranty does transfer, but nothing else will. So that's something to keep in mind. This is only about $2,000 less than the new Imagine I'm going to send you in another video. So that's something to keep in mind. The Imagine will have full warranty. 18 years on the roof, 3 years structure, 2 years appliances, 2 to 3 years on appliances, etc. So, but let's take a look at this one because it is, surprisingly to me, worth considering. It's a beautiful camper. So I've got the awning all the way out. They're all going to have power awnings. They're all going to have the LED strip you can turn on or off. They'll all have outside speakers. That's all pretty standard. This one, they both will have a ladder to the roof. They're both going to be fully walkable roofs. On the Grand Design, you can actually stand and walk on the slide out too. I don't know if that's the case with these. And I think they finally started laminating. Yeah, this used to be a drop wall, but they finally started laminating their rear wall. Let's see if they did it with their so that's going to be a difference. Nothing terrible about a drop wall, Johnny, but this is a drop wall on the slide out instead of the same fiberglass. So that's going to be a difference. Let's look at the inside. Both 30 amp campers, ducted ACs. Both will have the new drop steps there that rest on the ground. But here's the interior of this. So they went like Jayco with kind of the lighter cabinetry and wood trim. Tons of counter space. These will be, this is actually on a dimmer. That's kind of neat. So you can dim these lights or bring them back up. 3 windows on the slide. These are recliners. Lots of counter space with this one. Arched ceiling, I think the Imagine will be as well. But that's a new ceiling panel there. That's good looking. I'll show you the restroom, which is nice. Oh, you got some extra closet here. It's a 2021, so not too surprising, but it's always a real good sign when they keep their paperwork. No water damage or odors on this one. It's nice. Here's your restroom. So big glass enclosed shower. That'll be a difference. The Imagine will have a square shower with the flexible door that squeegees off the water when you close it. So you don't have to clean that as you would have to this. But this is a good looking shower. Real nice interior. I like the wood planks. And let's see. Yes, porcelain toilet. So all Grand Designs have a porcelain toilet, but so do these guys. So that's good. Solid. I like it. So that's our restroom. One difference, the 22RB Imagine will have a solid door for the bed. This has curtains. May or may not be an issue. But this will have that window. There's a shade for that, of course. But that window. Also, this is going to be a king-wide bed. That may be a deal. Because the Imagines only come with a queen. It'll be a standard queen, 60 by 80 inches. But this is a king bed, which is It's almost exclusive to Cougar that does king beds in small campers. So kind of smart of them. You'll have storage underneath that as well. And some more hanging space on both sides. So lots of closet space for this size. This is a good camper. I cannot knock this. It's beautiful. So what I'm going to do, oh, one other difference will be, this is the standard RV fridge, Johnny. So meaning it's gas and electric, propane and electric both. It'll automatically switch from one to the other as you're plugged in or not plugged in. But it does take up some space in the refrigerator for those coils. Also, it requires 2 more holes, quote unquote, on the outside of your camper, meaning that when we go to the Imagine, it won't have this. That RV fridge requires this venting and one on the roof as well. So the 12-volt fridge with a solar panel, which Imagine has, and an inverter, will always keep your fridge running all the time and doesn't require those 2 venting holes. So that's another difference. But this is option 1. It's a pretty good one. It's going to be up to you. Another difference here I just see is we have electric stabilizing jacks instead of manual. In my world, that doesn't make a big difference. Hand drill and attachment will put those stab jacks down just as fast as these, and to me that's not a big deal, but it might be to you. So here's option 1, 2021 Cougar. It's a beauty. Let's go camping.